Time now is 6:11. Governor Scott Walker is in New York City today. He's there for NBC's Education Nation conference to bring attention to key issues affecting education and find ways to improve the way students learn. And he joins us live right now from New York. Good morning to you, Governor.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
Nice to have you. Tell us a little bit about your role in the conference and really what you hope to bring to the table today.
Well, later today, Brian Williams is going to be hosting a panel of about a dozen governors, Republican and Democrat alike, from across the country. And my hope is we can share some of the successes from Wisconsin and in some ways learn about successes in other parts around this great country. And in our case in particular, we can talk about the collaboration we've had with our state superintendent of public instruction, Dr. Tony Evers, where we've been working on a reading initiative earlier this year to make sure we raise up the standards for all of our kids in elementary school to read at or above grade level. And then, in particular, the last few months, we've been working on creating a system of accountability and assessment for our schools and our school districts that involves a very transparent, open process. Nearly 30 education leaders, members of both political parties, parents, teachers, advocates, folks from our university system, and job creators. And we've been working to design a system that really is an alternative to the federal mandate for No Child Left Behind. And we want to talk about that as well.
I would imagine you do support the state of Wisconsin having more options and more choice in terms of being able to opt out of No Child Left Behind?
Yeah, without a doubt. In fact, we were one of the early states talking about it earlier this year. It's part of the reason why Dr. Evers and I work together, although it goes beyond just getting a waiver. In our case, we believe, just as we did several decades ago and led the way in education reform, that we can lead the way in Wisconsin. Certainly we want high standards. We think we can get even higher standards than what they've talked about in the federal mandate, but do so in a way that isn't about just one high-stakes test, but is about a series of assessments that measure all sorts of different things, from performance to increases to overall standards and proficiency in core subjects. Those are things we're working on together, and we want a system that is unique to Wisconsin, a system that works for parents like me and my wife, Tonette. We've got two sons that go to a public school, public high school here in Wisconsin, and so we want to make sure that every kid, like our two sons and every other student in this state, whether they go to a traditional public school, a charter school, or even a choice school, anywhere there's public money, that we assess where they're at and we give the parents the understanding of knowing the true assessment. But also, as someone very interested in jobs, I want to make sure that our employers have students who are ready for the job skills they need to take on the jobs that we have available and will have available in the state of Wisconsin.
Live in New York. Thank you so much for taking your time. We'll be interested to hear how it goes for you and all the governors attending. Thank you.